Is this? I know something felt off the last time.
Yeah,
And you know
I don't know what it was. Was it off though?
Well, I wasn't feeling it that night, but when I was editing and I was like seeing where my body was in the frame, I'm like, there's something off.
What was wrong? Did we figure it out?
No, I think I was too much this way and then looking this way.
I think I don't think we were angled. Like we're angled. I think we were very just straight.
Straight on.
So we were like.
Yeah, because I noticed that when I was putting together the reels, I was like.
Because this doesn't feel off now, and
right.
It's been a while, but this feels right.
This feels right. No longer off.
Yeah, something was weird.
Something was weird. I'm just making sure we're recording. We are. All red lights.
I'm glad we started off this way.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to If You Would Have Told Me podcast. I'm Joe Fernandes.
Emily Page.
And we're back. We're back.
Better than ever.
Yeah. I mean, I know we've always said we won't. We're going to try not to be too political, but we're going to talk a little politics today, even though we promised we never would, only because of the Super Bowl.
I think we can, like everyone's going to know our political affiliation based on how we talk about these things, but
right.
we're talking just about the Super Bowl.
Just the Super Bowl.
We're just talking about
the
what
Super
we
Bowl.
thought of the Super Bowl.
Well, Super Bowl was trash.
First of all, terrible game, but I was glad the Seahawks won because I will root always against the Patriots.
Always against the Patriots.
Always against the Patriots.
I'll tell you, nothing offended me at the Super Bowl but one thing.
What?
John Bon Jovi introduced the Patriots. Jersey, John Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, even if you're a Patriots fan, it's like, you're just disappointing all of New Jersey, Jets fans and Giants fans, and I saw people saying we should take away his rest area.
Replace it.
Give it
to
with
somebody else. Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. Yeah,
I would stop
that would
there
go
all the
over.
time.
That would go over well.
Yeah, with I don't know. 50%.
I don't think Bad Bunny's probably even been to New Jersey.
Probably not. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe he passed through on his way to New York.
On his way to New York City.
Yeah, but that was the only thing that bothered me, other than the
weird,
boring
right?
game. The what?
That he introduced the Patriots.
Totally
I was like,
weird.
that's off. Like, it should be like Ben Affleck or like.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Someone that's known for Boston.
Yeah. John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi. I was like, what is he even?
My dad said apparently he's friends with the coach or something.
He's friends with the owner, I think. Yeah, Robert Kraft. But still, though, I just think it was
strange.
Bad luck, John.
Yeah, I'm just not a Patriots girl. I will always root against the Patriots.
Yeah. Yeah, well, see, being a Giants fan, we beat the Patriots twice and beat Tom Brady twice, which was beautiful. So I never had a hatred for the Patriots because it was never part of my. We never played them really.
Right.
So, but I hate Boston Red Sox, so by proxy, I don't like them.
Right. I love Boston, the city. Like, it's one of my favorite places to visit. I think it's a very pretty city.
Yeah. We like the city. We just don't like the teams, and that's fine. I'm sure a lot of people in Boston like New York, just not. Yes. We don't like the laundry.
Yeah.
Right?
I like, it's very funny because I grew up, my mom's a Jets fan, my dad's a Giants fan.
Okay.
And I grew up when I was really younger, following the Jets. And then I was like, I don't really like the Jets anymore because I didn't like Rex Ryan. I was like, I don't like Rex Ryan, so I'm done. And then I followed the Giants a little bit more. And then I got into this thing. I was like, maybe I'll pick a team. I just don't follow at this point anymore. But I loved watching the Eagles last year, which I know it goes against everything I'm saying as a Giants fan. But I enjoyed watching them play.
Right.
I could appreciate the way they played as a team. I was happy they won the Super Bowl last year. Again, I'm sorry as a person who grew up a Giants fan. This is hurting. But I did.
Final podcast.
Since I'm done. First the Reese's, now the Eagles. You're done.
Oh, James is not over the Reese's.
I know. He reminds me all the time. He messages me. I'm like, sorry. But he still hires me, so I'll keep taking gigs. But I think I've become more like my dad. Like, my dad is more follows players now and teams and just enjoys watching. And I feel like I've gotten to that point with football. I didn't follow any teams this year. And then when it was the Super Bowl, I didn't even know who was in the Super Bowl until the week of. And I was like, well, I'm not rooting for the Patriots, so I'm go Seahawks. That's how I work.
I was just rooting for whoever would get me my boxes in my pool to win.
I didn't even remember my numbers.
I got the worst numbers in my one pool.
Numbers
2 and 2.
Ew.
What? I mean, terrible.
Was that all that was left? Or
no,
is it
you pick it random. You just pick a box, and it was $100 boxes, and you could have won if you had to score every 5 minutes was a payout.
Okay.
And I could have made good money. But not I knew right at the my 2 and 2 ain't happening.
Nothing.
I think there was a moment where one team had a 2.
Yeah, but still.
But yeah.
No, I put $20 down in a box for at work, and I couldn't even tell you what
numbers they were.
Nope.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't win. I didn't hear anything today. No one told me. I could have won $1 million.
That's how I am in the casino, because I was thinking math in the fly. I'm like, did I win?
I'm like, is this anything? I'm like, is this something?
Yeah.
I always go with somebody who knows what they're playing, and they're like, Emily, now. I'm like, is this? Do I do anything here? This looks good.
Yeah, that's how it is with craps. I'm like, hey. If they get excited, I know I won.
Yeah, I know. I like casino gambling more than sports betting, though.
Yeah.
But I'm not a sports person, really.
Only sports betting I do really is with fights.
Okay.
And it's like, just, I try and do crazy parlays for like real cheap, but.
People were gambling on who was going to show up at the halftime show. Did you see that? Like who he was going to bring on, Bad Bunny was going to have as
yeah. There was a bet on if he was going to wear a dress or not. I knew that.
Yeah. No dress.
No dress.
No dress. I found out the jersey because he had it was all beige, his outfit, right? And then there was a number.
Yeah, 64.
That was his uncle who passed away's football number.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Paid homage towards family and.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go all out. I loved every moment of that halftime show.
Okay.
I loved the whole thing.
There you go.
Now I get where people are like, a lot of people are like, oh, I really enjoyed it. I wish I understood what he was saying. I understand that. But music's a vibe, man. And like, I think sometimes you don't really have to, like, it didn't bother. Again, I teach ESL. I'm surrounded by kids speaking different languages all day. I'm used to being in a room full of people speaking Spanish. I have a basic understanding of Spanish. A lot of it goes over my head because I'm not fluent. I think I'm now more comfortable being in a room surrounded by people speaking Spanish than I am speaking English because I'm just surrounded by it all day.
Yeah.
I love his music. I listen to it all the time. I thought the way they shot like the show was awesome. Like what is that called? Cinematography.
Yeah.
I thought was amazing. I thought the story behind it about like the whole history of Puerto Rico and the culture. I loved all of that because those are things I'm interested in. Other countries, I travel all the time. The culture, the music, I felt immersed in it. And for me, as somebody who likes culture and traveling, I thought it was fantastic. You could put a K-pop band up next year and have them speak Korean the entire time, and it's still that immersive experience. I will love it just as much because I think it's really cool and entertaining. And I can't remember the last time I was entertained during a halftime show. I liked Kendrick's last year. That more for a political stance than entertainment, except when he called out Drake. I thought that was very great. But this show, I just had a lot of fun. We were dancing. Like, it was just colorful. It was Lady Gaga was great. Ricky Martin out of nowhere. That was amazing.
Yeah.
So I thought it was good.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. No,
I'm like, it was amazing. It was great. It's fine.
And I'm like, it's good.
It was good.
No, put it this way. Like, the showmanship was good.
Yes.
The theatrical what part of it was good. Some people posted some funny things, like some friends of mine, like Ralph Fernandes, comedian. Yeah. He said, he's like, I speak Spanish, grew up speaking Spanish, and I didn't know what Bad Bunny was saying, which was pretty funny. And then funny. Another friend said, like, I didn't mind it, but he goes, I bet the people in the lower bowl did, being blocked by all the reeds of grass from seeing the show. My
friend and I were like, how do we find out about becoming that? Like, we could have done that.
Yeah. Like I liked it for that. Like I'm such a like. I wish I had the luxury to be mad at a halftime show, like in life. But like to me, if I was gonna say the words, what I didn't enjoy, I didn't enjoy it in the same way I didn't enjoy Kendrick.
Sure.
Because their catalog isn't famous enough for me to know what's happening.
It's not your genre of choice. It's not something you're familiar with.
But I've seen performers that aren't my genre of choice, but their catalog is full of hit songs that you just know from being
on the radio,
just being around.
Yes.
So like Kendrick Lamar's, I only was waiting for that one line that everybody was waiting for, and then like I'm like, all right, but that's where I was with it. Like I posted something today about it, and then someone said, I just wish I could have understood what they're saying. I'm like, that's a fair argument.
Sure.
If you don't like it because of taste, and you didn't understand it, I could totally get with that. It's just the other people that were just like
angry for no reason.
Angry for no reason, making it a thing. I mean, I guess that's just the way the world is today. Everything's got to be a thing, and like the alternative show because I don't even know what they had their bug up their butt about.
I'm going to just say this. I don't care what your political affiliation. No one's first choice for a performer is Kid Rock. No one.
No.
No
and it
one.
was pre-recorded, and he lip-synced.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of it. I heard, all I saw was a clip of J.D. Vance going like this in the crowd. And I was like, what is happening?
It's like, a lot of live performers lip-sync, especially the Super Bowl.
Of 100%. No one ever sounds great.
You did a tape performance. You didn't need to. And you could have redone it.
You know, done it again. Let's run that back. I was going to say one thing, too. Like, as much as I love the show, I love Bad Bunny, I think he sounded great in the Super Bowl standpoint, but I don't think any performer ever sounds great during the Super Bowl.
It doesn't.
You can't. I don't think you can. Lady Gaga sounded amazing.
She's great. Ricky Martin, you're like, oh, Ricky Martin, he's going to go La Vida Loca? No, you were like waiting for him to do it.
I would have loved that.
But like I was telling someone, I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't listen to a lot of Bad Bunny. I've heard Bad Bunny. Listen, Latin music is not even about the words. It's about the dancing.
The vibe.
It's having a good time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dance songs. I don't care about the words. There's a lot of, like, Yellow Ledbetter came out in 1994. I didn't know the lyrics till I got AOL in 96.
Perfect. There you go.
You know, I didn't have the liner notes for that.
He even said, he goes, I want people to just dance. Like, that's what I want. I want people to be entertained.
Well, they took it wrong because he goes, you have 2 months to learn Spanish. They took it as a threat. Like, you're going to, because I had some guy go, because I posted something about that. I go, and he goes, well, the conquistadors like overtook Puerto Rico and forced. I'm like, bro, you're bringing conquistadors into this? This is insane. This is a halftime show.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny though. No, but like, number one, also, I don't know when being bilingual or multilingual became something that signifies ignorance, because I feel like he speaks Spanish. He speaks Spanish and English. He knows probably one more language than most of you watching the show. We are the only country, one of the only countries, I don't know if we're I'm going to say one of the only countries that does not, I think, properly teach the importance of knowing multiple languages. Right. You go to Europe, they all speak 4, 5, 6 different languages. My kids who come from Ukraine, Russia, they know 3, 4 languages. They learn English over there. They're taught the correct way to actually immerse themselves and learn a language. Yeah. You're getting upset with this singer because he's going to speak Spanish when he's a Latin artist. Of course he's going to speak Spanish. He won a Grammy for a Latin album that went multi-million views. He had a Calvin Klein ad this year. Like, he was in Happy Gilmore 2. Like, he's done so much and he's being true to himself, and you're upset that he's speaking Spanish, then mute it. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. Like, just shut it off.
They did the right thing. Go watch your other thing.
Go watch your own thing.
That's fine.
Sure. Like, I'm trying to think if there was an artist recently that I didn't enjoy. Okay, like, let's talk about, I'm not a huge Beyonce fan. I'm going to get killed for this one, too. I think Beyonce's talented. Not a huge Beyonce fan. I still watched her Super Bowl halftime show, and guess what? I liked it. It was enjoyable. Wouldn't have been my first choice. And if I didn't like it, guess what? Nobody cares.
Right.
Move on.
Yeah. Like, first off, he's an American citizen.
Yes, he's from Puerto Rico.
And, like, I'm tired of the people saying English is the national language. Not by law.
Actually, it wasn't. Now, did that pass, though? Because he was trying to make it the national language, but it was not the national language.
Well, until Trump tried. I don't know if he did. But
I don't know if it went through, but it wasn't.
Our founding fathers, who everyone always likes to, whenever there's a constitutional debate, our founding fathers made the Constitution. And it's like, they purposely didn't do it because that's what we fought to get away from.
I know.
And you're like, not to get like all like that about it, but you're just like, ugh, it's a Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah. All right, you don't like it? Fine. But, like, you didn't like it before you even watched it. Right. So you hate watching it. So I don't know how you were watching Kid Rock if you were watching Bad Bunny at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, but they're very talented that they're pulling all that. I loved all the memes that were like, or like TikToks, and it's like this this young white guy's watching. He's like, "Oh, I'm so offended by these hot Latinas shaking their butts up."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, it's true." It was just, I don't know. It was fun. I just had fun, and like
it was fun.
And guess what? You're gonna not watch the Super Bowl halftime show because you're offended, but then you're gonna go eat chips and salsa and queso and guacamole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hypocrite. Like just
like I know people that are not Trump supporters that also didn't like it, which is totally fine. And that, but like, we could also balance it out too by expressing some annoyances about the people that did like it.
Absolutely,
because
like me.
no, not you, but like some people go too far the other way too, where they're like virtue signaling.
Sure.
It's the greatest one I've ever seen in my life. It's like, all right, settle down.
Calm down.
It wasn't.
Although I would say it was the best one I've ever. I loved it.
Well, I take that from you because I know you and I know how much you love Bad Bunny.
I love Bad Bunny.
But like,
also,
there's people that I know that I'm like, I see what you're doing because you virtue signal with everything.
Right.
So I know you're going overboard with it. And then my other point about that is not that I want to make a point, but it's an observation where it's like, all right, the Super Bowl is a uniquely American event.
Yes.
You can't tell me the NFL or Jay-Z, who books it, was not trolling a little bit by this booking.
100%.
So they were totally doing that because if the World Cup or whatever, any other country, Spanish-speaking country, was having, and they brought in like Metallica to sing in English, you'd be like, what is this?
Right. It'd be a little like
it wouldn't fit the demographic.
I think it helped that, again, Bad Bunny had such a successful year leading up to that.
Right.
You know, that album did do well. I think he would have gotten
SNL.
He did well. But I will say I'll explain to you why for me I felt like was the most impactful Super Bowl halftime show. Number one, I love his music. So that we'll just put that aside. But what I do, right? I teach students from all over the world. I teach wonderful, brilliant kids who finally felt like there was some representation for them. Yeah. And that was like close to my heart. Yeah. And in the end, my favorite part was at the end where he's listing the countries of North, South, and Central America. Yeah. And the flags and all my kids' countries. Not all of them, because not all of them are from that area, but most of them had their country listed. And what a beautiful moment to feel like united, right? And I thought like he could have gone in, or a performer could have gone in and worked the other angle with aggression and anger. And he didn't do that. He went and like did this like love and unity and joy. And I thought that was a beautiful way to handle that situation.
I think it was great.
Yeah.
The message was good. You know, he had to put it in English on the board and everything to get it across, which is fine.
That's fine.
But like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just, I don't know, I guess it just blows my mind how close-minded people can be. Mm-hmm. Like, it just really does. I'm like, you really care? Like, I've never cared about the halftime show.
Not that much, no.
No,
they
and
made
if I missed
it a bigger
it's
deal.
Fine.
Well, and the whole thing is too, his halftime show got the most views ever. Yeah. Because of the whole controversy, I think.
Right.
If people had not made such a big deal out of it, maybe he wouldn't have gotten that many views. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like we've learned nothing from cancel culture in the past. It's like that when you try to cancel things, they get more popular.
Yep. And then on a surface level here, people are like, I want a country music star. I don't like country music.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be entertained by that.
Right.
So, and like, I'm not going to go on the internet and be like, I don't understand why you booked this person. Like if next year they book, I don't even know a country person. Cowboy, if they book Cowboy next year, guess what? I'll either watch it or I won't, but I won't be posting about how much I hated it on the internet.
No.
Because who cares what I think?
Right. Yeah, I don't usually engage in politics. I've stayed away from it long, but this one was just so funny for me. I had to because they're like, everyone's America, it's America. It's like, but we celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
They're like, no, that's Irish Americans. Saying, they came from Ireland. They're, like
Puerto Rico's part of the United States.
Yeah, I don't understand
why we don't understand that.
I don't either, and I think because it like what if what is it like Pavarotti or Bocelli want to sing at the Super Bowl? Is it going to be a problem?
No.
If they sing in Italian?
It's not. And we all know why. Yeah. And we're not going to talk about it.
Right, we're not going to talk about it.
But we 100% know. We have that what is it?
Telepathy? You were about to say, that's like a fish you ordered.
Tilapia thing.
Me, I have tilapia. That's when I can read her mind through fish.
Just swimming.
Telepathy.
No, but we got this. We got this. Mind reading.
We got tilapia.
So this is related, but we'll get off the subject a little bit. So I, again, work with kids from all over the world. I don't get as many Puerto Rican students anymore, but sometimes I would. And we have paperwork we have to fill out. And one time this woman's like, you didn't fill this out. You forgot to put their port of entry date when they entered the United States. I'm like, they're from Puerto Rico. She's like, yeah. And you didn't put the date when they entered the United States. I go, they're from Puerto Rico. They were born in the United States. And she was like, it took like a few minutes. And I'm like, who's teaching history? Like, who's teaching geography or any of those things? I also had a student one time ask me if he could swim from the United States to Ireland.
That'd be a tough one.
I said you could try.
That'd be. I mean,
A for effort.
You could.
He's
be
like,
tough.
It's just over that little lake. I go, the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh yeah,
the
Atlantic Lake.
The Atlantic Lake. Anyway, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I keep watching it. My friend was showing it to her students at work today, so I kept watching it with her.
The Bad Bunny performance.
Yeah.
No, he was good. Like I said, it was to me. It was like whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't connect with it, but no. I would dance if I
shake your butt a little.
I shook my butt. Yeah, I got up. Cody was like, "What are you doing?"
He's like, "Sit down, man."
Sit down, dude.
And then people are like, risque. I'm like, I don't know what halftime shows you've watched where you thought that was more risque than other stuff I've seen. Like Janet Jackson's boob fell out. So, do you remember that?
Yeah. What was a wardrobe malfunction?
Yeah.
Sure. It was. Okay. Sure it was.
What was it? Like, what was the appropriate thing that was supposed to happen when he went to rip her top off?
Her top off. No, I was just supposed to do that. It was supposed to stay on.
It was like balloons were supposed to shoot at in confetti.
And he pulled it and like posed. He wasn't like, oh my God. Yeah. Like normally.
What was your favorite halftime show that you can think of?
Oh, I was texting my buddy Mike Gaffney. Prince was the best to me.
Oh, yeah, that's
Prince,
great. Yes.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
And like when Prince pulled out a little Foo Fighters in there, I was like, what?
That was very good.
He sings Purple Rain and the rain starts happening. I mean, come on.
That was very good
like
one.
Prince is a hard one to beat.
I could agree with that. I would definitely say top 5 for sure.
And Prince, he just has so many hits.
Yeah.
And he pulled other people's hits into his thing. It was just like this, That
was very cool.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't like the performance of, because I'm not a huge fan, Katy Perry. But I remember Left Shark. Remember there was like the guy dressed up in the shark costume going AWOL the whole time. So I like the memes that came out of that one. It was just the shark doing his own thing.
Yeah.
That was cool. But I'm not a huge Katy Perry fan. I remember being like, this one's not that great. And then what was it? Shakira and Beyonce teamed up.
Yeah, and that's another one. Like, there's fun. That's how I felt about Bad Bunny. It's it's not my thing, but it's fun. Or even like when the rappers did it that one year, like Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and stuff.
Yeah.
Now I know all their songs, but it just didn't seem to fit the times.
Right.
It seemed like it was too old.
What year was that?
That was only a couple of years ago, I think, before Kendrick.
They all blend together after a while.
It wasn't that long ago. I remember thinking, I'm like, it just doesn't seem necessary.
Well, okay, and I will say, like sometimes it doesn't seem thematic, right? Like I think you and I
current enough.
Or current enough. They were showing throwbacks of like people that like the Super Bowl halftime show for 1998, and I was shocked it wasn't like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, like a boy band.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, this choice, while an amazing artist, doesn't seem like it would be current for that time. But I was also 8 years old, so I was like, maybe I was just in that mindset But, you know, it is very interesting when I was like, oh, that was an interesting choice for that year. Like, what I would have thought.
I think the way they could do it, like, because it doesn't matter if it's an old artist, obviously, or a new artist. Right. It's like, I don't know if this is possible, but it could be. It's like, whatever. Okay, they were in San Francisco?
Yes.
So, I don't know off the top of my head, I can't. But, like, there has to be popular bands that came out of that area. Then that could be so, like, whatever city they're in, pick, like, whatever that star is, and then it's kind of like there's no like we're picking them for this reason. It's like
kind of like that
because even if it's a Spanish speaking person, but if they came from New York and we're playing in New York, it makes sense.
It does make sense.
I'm sure.
Interesting, Jay-Z, if you're listening to our podcast. Not a bad.
Jay-Z's listening to this podcast. His life is not going well.
I know.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying it's not going good. It's just not going how he expected.
Not going as well as he thought.
Yeah, like something happened.
Yeah. Yes. Took a wrong turn on Spotify. Clicked the wrong.
Beyonce walks in.
I did talk about Beyonce. I think she's very talented.
She's like, why are you listening to? If you would have told me.
Who are these
if you would have told me, my husband would be listening. If you would have told me.
I did a great show. We're gonna switch gears completely now. I did a great show this past weekend, and when he was reading my credits, he talked about the podcast. I was so proud of him.
Oh, nice! There you go.
And then I killed it. So I was like, "Good, listen to my podcast."
Great.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. I always get nervous when it's my first time working a venue, working for a guy, and I'm like, I hope this goes well. It was a great show. It was a hot crowd. If he asks,
where was it?
It was in. I might give you a regular. It was. His name's Tavi. It was at Crave. It's called Crave Comedy. It's at a place in Lawrenceville, New Jersey.
Oh yeah, my father worked in Lawrenceville.
It's an awesome space. The people running it are great. The food was great at the place too. Like it just overall great vibes. Loved it. And he was great to work with, very professional. They got a great system going there. Booked great. I was with Mike Sicoli.
Love Mike. I may have lunch with him this week.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. He'll tell you all about it. It was a great gig.
Awesome. So you crushed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was everyone. You know what? That was a hot show. Everyone did great.
Yeah.
It was a really nice show. I went second to last. Mike closed it out, and everyone just had a great set. And I worked with this girl. It was her first time doing a paid comedy gig. Her name was Asha. She was fantastic. Did a tight 5, but had him laughing the whole time.
That's great.
I loved it.
I love a hot crowd. Friday I had a hot crowd. It was a church gig. So you never know. It's like that'd be church. It was a James gig. Yeah. So
with Josh. Were you with Josh Tinley?
No,
sorry.
I was with
shout out to Josh.
This woman Helen. I forgot her name, and then Billy Garin.
Oh, okay.
So it's in a church basement, and you're just gotta be. But I could be clean. It's no problem. But you never know if it's gonna be fun.
That was the show James tried to book me on.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't do it. Yeah, because I was already booked.
Gotcha. Okay. And then they were so good. You're almost like, I'm not even this good. When you're up there, you're like,
these aren't that funny.
You're giving me way more than this deserves, but it wound up being a lot of fun.
Sometimes you need one of those. It's like a palate cleanser, I feel like.
And the priest came up to me after.
Oh, no.
Well, it's funny because I gave him a compliment because they're doing a little tricky tray after.
Oh, cute.
And then, but he was doing, he was a little Asian priest, and he was doing the tricky tray I said, I go, you were cracking me up. You sounded like a boxing announcer. He's like, let's get ready for the next one.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then he comes up to me. I was like, you were cracking me up. And I go, you have a great spirit about you. I told him, he goes, oh, thank you for coming here and doing the show. He goes, I'm going to use your cauliflower joke in my homily. Oh. I was like, that's a
big compliment.
Big compliment.
I would have liked it if it was let's get ready to tricky.
Let's get ready to tricky. But yeah, no, it's always good. So
I did a church gig. Well, I did the other day a James gig. It was at a church. It was at the rec center attached to the church with Chris Roach and KP Burke.
Okay.
And they were great too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those church gigs, man.
Yeah, Comedy Shop usually has pretty good gigs. Yes. They're always pretty
Not to
solid.
be affiliated with the other comedy shop.
In New York. Yeah. What a terrible story that was.
Insane.
Yeah, some girl, I forget her name, but she made this really long, detailed. She didn't make it. She presented this story of the manager, just being awful and sexual and molesting her, and it was just terrible. And I mean, I haven't worked there in years.
New ownership too, right? Or
I don't know, because you know what it is. It's just like a lot of places I've worked. It's like when the people that were booking me aren't affiliated no more.
You just stop.
I just stopped going. I'm like, I'm not in the mood to meet new people.
I don't want to socialize. I've never worked there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you see, and then because she opened that story up, a lot of people came out, a lot of women, female comics came out, and, good for her for speaking up. It's hard.
It's terrible.
Out there.
Yeah.
As a female comic.
I could imagine, because, comedy, unfortunately, I think because the barrier to entry to comedy is very, you really don't need talent, to even start in comedy. So it's ripe for psychopaths. Like music, you need at least some sort of musical talent. Not that, music industry has its own issues, but and then some managers, people involved in the management end of comedy are even more creeps, because they want to be in it, but I don't know. I've heard so many terrible stories from women about it, and it's the problem is because I think entertainment industry is ripe for that sort of behavior, because you're always asking for something.
Yep. And
then it's just
people take advantage of it.
Ripe for creeps.
People take advantage of it, and I shared the story, obviously what you posted. I was so happy to see so many male comedians reposting it and sharing it, and speaking out for our behalf as well. Apparently it got closed down.
It did.
Yeah. Good. I don't know if just for the day or two, but it's closed. People all left it. All the the majority, at least of what I saw, is people who were booking shows there took it elsewhere now.
As you should. I wouldn't work at a place that was doing stuff like that, because it's just disgusting. I just don't understand. But, I've heard about I've been doing comedy 20 years, and I've been hearing about it since day one. Mm-hmm. Female comics having creepy experiences.
And listen, not to say that male comics don't also have creepy experiences. I just think that the numbers are not in our favor. It is still a male-dominated thing. It's
pretty rare that male comics have creepy experiences. Right. And it's also a different, I find it to be, it's less, what's the word I'm looking for? My brain isn't working, but...
Tilapia.
It's less tilapia than,
it's a callback from earlier.
Yeah. It's kind of like the same, thing, you can read about, a female teacher sleeping with a male student and a male teacher sleeping with a female student. You're like, the male one's worse.
Yeah.
For the same reason. It's more predatory is the word I'm looking for.
There you go.
It's more of a predatory thing where I feel like men can be stronger in that way.
Yeah, but also usually, and I think it's a physical thing too, because usually men are bigger and stronger than women. So there's also that physical of even if I try to stop you from doing something, you could overpower me.
Right. And it's just terrible.
Yeah. I'm happy how that turned out.
Yeah, so that was the comedy shop in New York. The comedy shop we work for is Shop-E. It's
PPE.
PPE. And they're James, who watches this podcast, so he's listening to us talk
James,
about him.
James, we're giving you a positive shout out.
He's one of the greatest people you've ever want to meet in your life, and
he's
super
great.
Nice, and everybody loves James.
Yeah, James is great to work for.
Sounds like a good sitcom. Everybody loves James.
Everybody loves James. It's like we took Kevin James and
mixed it with Ray Romano.
Yeah.
Everybody loves James. So yeah, good. I have this funny story to tell you.
We need some funny, because I feel like we hit some serious. We're not going to talk about sex or politics. Here you go. We're going to talk about sex and politics.
Yeah. Hey, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. So last episode was the title was from Milk Duds to what was it? Let me get
Marrying AI.
To Marrying AI. Yeah. So I just got
which a lot of people had a lot to say about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to talk about the food store thing in a second, because
should we do that first? Okay.
I have a bone to pick with people.
Okay,
really
first
quick.
off, if you would have told me that the food store discussion would have been the most viral thing we did, in a million years. It's still going.
It's still going every day.
It's still going.
People are arguing with other people in the comments.
Oh yeah, we went from food store to 40,000 views to another topic where 500,000, maybe 1,000 views.
I will say this: multiple people from my area in New Jersey, like Central Jersey, messaged me and were like, "I also call it a food store," which is hilarious to me. But then people in like Norway are like, "Yeah, that makes sense, food store." I'm like, "Thank you. I'm just European. Like that's."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "It's a Jersey thing." I'm like, "It's not a Jersey." The people from like the Midwest, "It's a New Jersey thing." I'm like, "It is not," because I'm in New Jersey, and yes, while I've used the word food store, other people from New Jersey are telling me I'm wrong, and they're like, "No, it's a Jersey thing." I'm like, "Okay, girl from I don't even know, like Michigan. Glad you know so much about New Jersey." Like, I would also like to add that yes, I use the word food store, but I also have said grocery store or ShopRite.
Yeah.
But like, I never would have thought the term food store would be so
controversial.
Yeah, like people were like one step away from sending me like threats about it. I was like, chill out. One guy was like, did you see the one comment? Some I'm gonna say it's a guy because trolls are usually men, but the default picture was just like, I don't even know, like the floor. And he's just like, those are two really weird looking people. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Like that, I like the comment. I just like, because I know they're trying to like fight me.
Yeah,
and that's all, I'm like, oh my God, you're so nice.
That's why I'm a post and ghoster. I interact a little bit at the beginning, then I'm like.
If you go back, it's me talking to everybody.
Talking to everybody. Yeah, because it's just these people are lunatics.
Oh, who cares?
I know who cares.
Yeah, but I'm like, what a weird thing to be upset about. It's the same people upset that I called a food store are the same people upset that Bad Bunny was speaking Spanish in the Super Bowl.
Like I've never gotten mad at a podcast clip.
No.
Like where I had to be like now if you're asking
you're
like we
dumb.
did, you can like if you're making an honest thing, but
like I call it
to say we look weird, it's like we're not even asking that. If we're asking, hey, do we look?
First of all, we know.
Yeah, listen, I've never walked around in life just.
Like, I
thinking, I was like, do you guys see how good I look?
But also the audacity to say we look weird, and then your default picture is just like a cartoon character.
Yeah,
like you look like a cartoon. Like
those people are just failures. Anyone that miserable, like they're just miserable people. It's just so funny, and and I'm gonna put a message to the camera out to my brother Christopher, my younger brother. Took her side, food store.
So did your mom.
And my mother kind of skated the middle a little bit.
She said she called it the food
Yeah, okay, and you too, Mom. You too, Mom. Like you're supposed to support your blood.
Nope.
Yeah, I got defied by mother and brother.
It was so
It's like Game of Thrones stuff. I'm off with their heads.
Well, the person I had the original conversation with was cracking up because I was like, I never knew this was going to be a big thing.
No.
Food store. I said it casually. Well, the food store.
Yeah. Food store.
Food store.
For a second. My brother Chris, he's like, we're hanging at my niece's party, and he's like, "You're a podcast partner, Emily. She's pretty funny. I like her."
Aw, thanks. Thank you.
Put that out there on the podcast.
I'm winning your family over.
And so yeah, food store went crazy, but me and Emily get one viral clip a year.
What was it? It was the Blarney Stone?
Blarney saw it a little bit, but the woman naming her daughter Shade was our first one that blew up. So we don't know what you guys like. We just throw out everything, and then it is what it is.
The AI one did okay.
Yeah, the AI one's good. Sometimes they take a while, then they build. Yeah. But it's fine. The AI one was good because that was.
Say something, and I interrupted you before.
Oh no! Okay.
Sorry,
okay,
I had to get the food store thing off my chest.
Fine. Okay, so I just gotta find. I had to copy and paste this. Let me find. Okay, so now when I do these podcasts,
yes,
like obviously we record them, and then I don't remember everything we talked about, so I take the transcript from my editing thing, pop it into AI,
okay,
and then I'm like, tell me what we talked about. Come up with possible titles, and I just let it do that type of work.
Right.
So I came up with the Milk Duds to Marrying AI, which was good.
That's good.
So I'm trying to type everything out, but I want to make sure my grammar is correct.
Oh no.
So I ask AI, I go, now I didn't know if it was just AI itself or if I needed periods. So I asked, does AI get periods? not
I already know where this is
not
going.
realizing. So this is what ChatGPT said when I was trying to get some grammar help. I go, does AI get periods? Short answer, no. And it goes, longer, funnier answer, only if we completely lose the plot. Periods exist because of biology. Hormones, reproduction, uteruses doing uterusy things.
Uterusy things.
AI doesn't have a body, hormones, a reproductive system, or the trauma of buying tampons at 11 p.m.
We've all been there.
But like,
it's hilarious.
The fact that they thought I was asking. So giving AI periods would be like giving Wi-Fi seasonal allergies. Giving Roomba anxiety or giving Excel a cycle.
I think Roomba does have anxiety, though.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to. It's basically just explains to me why AI can't get its period.
That's hilarious.
So it goes. So my take: AI should understand periods, be empathetic about them, but never have them. If AI gets periods before men get better healthcare education, we've officially failed.
Wow.
And then it did a call back to one of our jokes, and it goes, if Klaus ever says, I can't talk right now, I'm cramping, run. That was from that. But I was just sitting there because I just type this stuff in, sometimes hit send, and then I'll go away from it because I'm working on something else. Then I'll come back, and I'm like, I wasn't asking you if AI gets periods.
That's hilarious. Did you find out if AI gets a period, though? Like, are there periods in AI?
Either way. Either way.
Did you find out your original? That's hilarious.
And it goes, oh, wait, this is the final thing it said. It goes, this is a great podcast question, by the way. Extremely clippable. That's what AI.
Thanks.
Thanks, AI.
Thank you.
Now that I know you don't have periods.
This is such a side note, and you can cut this. Can we make the song for this episode a Bad Bunny song? When we post the thing?
Only on the Spotify. We can't do it on YouTube or else it'll flag it.
No, I mean, just when we post our picture. You know how we always do a picture?
Yeah.
Can I pick a Bad Bunny song?
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, don't doubt.
Hell yeah.
No doubt.
This has become the Bad Bunny
This
episode.
is that's probably what they're going to title it. Very clickable. Very clickable.
Very clickable.
Very clickable.
But we'll get all the people that are like, I hated the halftime show. Who wouldn't want to watch Kid Rock? That's what they sound like.
I mean, that was the Bad Bunny episode.
So you watched both?
What, the Kid Rock one? No, I just saw clips of that one.
Because you said you were going to do for research purposes.
I was tired.
How long was it? I heard that one was longer, actually. It went into the third quarter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I thought I was going to watch it for research, but I was like, you know what? I don't have interest because... Listen, did I like Kid Rock in the early 2000s? Of course.
Who didn't?
And and it's fun. Listen, Kid Rock, his music is fine. It's just, I don't know. I find people just are phony with their outrage. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't feel it's genuine.
I would agree with that.
I feel, personally, if like I was hanging out with Kid Rock in like a social setting and like without the noise of, I don't think he would care either. About Bad Bunny, I really don't, because you're a musician. Just say if like the world, like if the elections had went differently and things like weren't what they are with Trump and stuff, I don't think anyone would have a problem with it. And
we're too divided. Everything is very hot right now on either end.
Everything's performative, and I think that's what bothers me about both people. Yeah, both sides.
Extremes. We'll say both extremes.
Oh yeah,
because I think most of us are in the middle. Maybe leaning one way or the other, but
most people listen. I know comedians that on social media are like crazy right. But when I'm hanging out with them in person, they're just very regular people, and
same.
They're not like, and I'm like, all right, you're performing.
Right.
That's fine. I can put you in that category. And the same thing with people on the left. They're so insane that I'm like, I can't talk to you either.
No.
But I just think it's always gonna. I don't think it's ever going to get better.
I hope it does. I don't think it was always like this.
The problem is we have social media now. It's like we didn't know everybody's thoughts. I never even knew my family's political leanings.
Wasn't that so nice when you didn't know what people were thinking?
No, I never even knew what my dad voted for.
Right.
Or anybody in my house.
Right.
I still honestly don't care.
It's none of your business. We're a democracy.
Like I treat people like based on my immediate world. Mm-hmm. Like I want certain things in life for people and stuff.
Sure.
And it's exhausting. It really is. Like I've watched friends like recently like start hating each other over all this.
That's tough. You're gonna have to tell me about that off camera.
Yeah, and I'm just like, it's so sad.
Yeah.
That like people have to take it to that extreme. It's like, but it's the world we live in, and if there's anyone that doesn't have answers, it's this guy.
I like the humble. Stay humble.
What?
Ask AI. Hey.
Hey, what do I? That's what everyone's. I'm telling you. It's funny because like I do a joke about. I say this line in my act sometimes where I go, I hate on social media where my dumb friends act smart because I know they're dumb because we're all been kind of dumb when we met and we're all the same level dumb. Like none of us are scholars in my circle.
No.
And but like I can totally tell when people are copy and pasting from AI.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You're like, dude, there's no like when they like I have friends that like have like comments that use the word furthermore. Like there's no way you're like, and furthermore.
Right.
It's like
also who's arguing on social media at this point? Like the amount of things I scroll past and I'm just like, that's dumb. And I either snooze them or I just keep scrolling. I'm not going to write a paragraph or AI a paragraph to copy and paste onto they don't care.
They don't care.
And I also don't care enough to write that.
Yeah, I argued a little bit today.
Well, you were getting some material for the podcast.
For the podcast, but I was just arguing. I was like, hey, listen, Bad Bunny was exercising his birth American right to use whatever speech he wants.
Yeah.
And you were exercising your right to not watch it.
Right.
So everybody's
wins. Happy.
And then it got to a point where I said, listen, dude, I'm ending it here. We're going back to what we were before this conversation. Yeah. Just like, I don't need, like, none of us are winning.
Do they think, do people think they're going to change, your mind? Like, oh, I didn't see that point before. You were right.
Right.
I also hated that. Like,
right. Has anybody ever changed your mind? Like, no one's ever like, that's why I said, fair enough. That's what I.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah. Agree to disagree. I don't know. I think people, it's like an extracurricular activity.
Oh yeah. Some people love to stir the pot.
Yeah.
They just want to instigate and I don't know.
I used to be. I was a little bit of a troll. I would just start arguments and never finish them.
And then just leave.
Yeah, like
you ghost them.
Like if that's what I would do, and people would laugh at me with that. Like say there's something happened with guns.
Yeah.
I'd be like, anybody have any thoughts on gun control? And just leave it there.
That's literally what you did today, except you're like.
Well, I kind of did that today. I had a little bit of a point with it.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, that was a great point, actually.
It's
performative.
It's performative. It's performative, and whatever. I haven't done it in a while, so I was like, I'm gonna do it today because I got to get back in the algo.
Oh yeah.
Got to help the podcast. But
thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Tilapia. That was a good line.
That was good. And I knew that wasn't the word, but I was like, I don't remember what it is, so I'm gonna say this.
But anytime telepathy comes up now in my life,
tilapia.
I'm gonna think of tilapia, and every time I see a tilapia on the menu, I'm gonna think.
You're gonna
telepathy.
take a picture, send it to me. I'm like, oh, we're connected.
This was a good episode.
This was great. I think we should end it there.
Oh, totally. Yeah. It's not gonna get any better. It's only gonna go downhill.
Bad Bunny and tilapia.
Tilapia. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Comment, rate, share, whatever podcasting app you use. I appreciate the messages people send me saying that they like it.
Yeah.
And it's not funny. People will come up to me after shows, or like I'll see them. They could be friends. Like I just see like, dude, I love the podcast. I'm like, can you say it like on the clips or something?
We should make T-shirts.
Or they say, I love your clips.
Make T-shirts or something.
We can make T-shirts.
Something.
We need merch. We're
I
in
need
our
to make my
year.
own merch too for my comedy. So if I'm gonna do a comedy order, maybe we'll add in some
podcast. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna do a business meeting after this. Sticker. All right, everybody. Thank you very much.